If you are somebody who spends any substantial amount of time on social media, whether it's about eBay or Poshmark or YouTube or social media, Instagram, or really any other topic in the world, you know that you are apt to see a ton of negative comments, posts, and other responses. Today, I want to turn some of that negativity into positivity, so let's do it. Yeah, welcome back into the channel, Rockstars. Thanks for being here. It is Sunday, November 17th, 2024. I didn't really have a video planned for today. I have content for the rest of the week, but I wanted to jump on here because, man, I spent a good portion of my morning scrolling through some of the posts and comments and stuff. I didn't really spend any time on social media in the last 24 hours, so I wanted to catch up. And wow, as I was scrolling, I started realizing, like, man, most of these posts, like a majority of what I see on social media is so negative. There's like not a lot of positive stuff. It's crazy. People complaining about returns and bad buyers and chargebacks and Macari policy and Poshmark policy and fees and politics and you name it. Like, we just go down the line of just everything I see on social media is so negative. It's such a mental strain. I think I've said this before on this channel, and I'll say it again. If I didn't use social media for business, if it wasn't required for me to be on there to help you guys and to promote my products or my videos or to, keep an eye on what's going on in the community and get updated on the news and know what's going on so I can create content on those topics, I would just delete all of it. Don't get me wrong. I love that Facebook allows me to see whose birthday it is or whose family, is doing what, or my neighbors and I can schedule events and parties and different things. Like, it's a fantastic upside to a lot of social media, but having to see all that other negativity is just so draining. And that's why I wanted to come on the video today, is to tell you guys, like, please don't base your business decisions. I've seen people who quit reselling altogether, quit business, quit so much stuff just simply off of everything they see on social media. I see posts where people are like, I only sell on Poshmark because I'm not going to sell on eBay. I see all the posts about bad buyers and returns and fees and scams and this and that. And I'm like, oh my God, you're passing up on eBay and the potential sales because you saw what some people wrote on social media. Remember, guys, there are people who are on social media just to be tools. They're trolls, right? Like, they're just there to make you miserable. There's people who literally lie on purpose because it gets them engagement. There was somebody who asked about taxes or accounting or something to do with reselling numbers. And people were like, yeah, it's really best you get an accountant, do this, do that. And he said, oh, I saw this entire post by this person giving advice, and he screenshotted it and sent it. And I took exactly 5 seconds to read it. And somebody had literally put the wrong information, the exact opposite of all the right information down. And I could tell they had done it on purpose. They were literally trying to sabotage other sellers on purpose. They do it to get a laugh. They do it just to be mean because they're miserable, hateful people. They're trolls. When you go on social media, you have to remember you don't know who is actually on the other side of that screen for the most part. If you were somebody who watches like a YouTube channel like a Rally Roots or a Side Hustle Network or, Instagram, Julie over there at Casa Chic, I think is her name, and my channel or a lot of other channels, the Cali, you kind of get to know us through our videos and through our interactions. Do you actually know us? No, probably not. But you know a lot more about us than you know about some rando who's posting on Facebook groups, right? So you have to remember when you are reading these topics that a lot of these people are just miserable trolls and wastes of life. And I say that in the nicest way, because if you're somebody who goes out and purposely sabotages other people, like, you're just a waste of breath. Like, why? Why are you doing that? And, if you're reading the other normal people who aren't being trolls, but they're just posting about all this negativity, you never know what somebody's going through. It could be a mental health problem. It could be somebody who's just a miserable person. It could be somebody who's going through a tough time financially, socially, family-wise, and they're just posting negative. I searched out a lady the other day. I realized she'd been posting some negative stuff in my Facebook group for days. And I'm like, I keep seeing her post. I clicked on her name, and she had posted in my Facebook group in the last, 6 months or a year, like 50 posts. Every single one of them was just complaining about everything: a buyer, a fee, a stain, a Goodwill store. And I'm like, God, like, be positive. express some positivity to people, guys. Like, go out there and do good stuff. Like, I try to make this video and this channel about as much helpful stuff as I possibly can. I have to do the videos where I tell you guys that a company's going out of business or that their fees have increased. That's simply just news. It's not because I'm being negative. I'm just informing you. When people go on ABC Action News and they have to report a story, a negative story about the town was wiped out because of a hurricane, they're not doing it because they enjoy being negative. That's the news. That's their job, right? Part of what I do on this channel is my job. It is my career on YouTube to report to you, good, bad, or otherwise, positive or negative, the news of the reselling community or of business or of finances or of even some politics if it affects us, right? Try not to. But you have to go out and try to just push positivity as much as possible. And if you go through my videos on this channel, all 3,000 some odd videos, I would venture to say less than 10%, 300 or less over 8 years have been negative. Like scammers, there's a couple dozen scammer videos, a couple dozen companies going out of business, a couple dozen, fees are going up, a couple dozen, this was really bad, a bad buyer, a fraud. I would venture it's probably less than 5%, which would be 150 videos. I'm just guessing. I'm not going to go back and count them, but I try to do as much positive as I can. I try to go into the Facebook group and just express this positivity, but man, it's tough. It's tough because people are just negative Nancy's, like nonstop. And the reason is because when people have a negative experience or a negative day, the natural human thing is to vent, to express. And some people don't have anyone to vent to, right? So they go to Facebook as a way to vent. They go to their phone and social media as a way to vent. And that's a good thing because they're letting it out. They're not bottling it up and doing something bad. But it's also bad because it's so easy to just open your phone and start typing just vile, bad stuff. And I hate it, right? I'm just like, I think people should have a test to be on social media. Can you prevent yourself from letting your fingers type faster than your is going? Because some people just should not be typing some of the stuff they type, or they type things that doesn't even make sense. It's not even, a conscious thought. And I'm like, coherent at all. I'm like, what are you what are you talking about? They don't even know. And 5 minutes later, it's deleted. And it's like, man, giving the human race access to the ability to just be able to go crazy was kind of a bad invention, right? Like, I love social media. I love the internet and the ability that it gives us to connect and do business, but I don't like all the rest of it, which is why I would delete it if I could, but I can't. So that's kind of my video for today, guys. Is just be positive and ignore all that negativity that's in Facebook groups or stuff. Scroll past it. If you're somebody who has trouble preventing yourself from just spewing negativity, whether it's your own post or on somebody else's commenting and stuff, just take a deep breath, sit your phone down, walk away from it. And if you can walk back in 10 minutes and still want to type something, maybe it's okay to type, but just be conscious of what you're typing. Know that other people are reading it and might take what you say to heart or might do what you tell them to do, even if it's wrong, because you're just rapid fire throwing, shit against the wall. So it's something I notice every day, but just reading through it today was like, wow, guys, really? I had people who were posting their sales are so bad, which we see all the time, and people going, I don't care that Black Friday's next week. I'm not doing anything differently. I'm not preparing. I'm not going to get ready for that. It's just Black Friday. Nothing's going to change, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow. Like, next week is the week to, not this week that we're about to enter tomorrow, but the following week is the week to make as much money as possible. And I'll put out a video for you guys tomorrow for prep work to start for the week about Black Friday. I'll make sure I get that out for you guys. Like, everything you should be doing day to day to day leading up to Black Friday. But just be positive. Make it, make the most. You only get one life. You only get one 24-hour period every day. Go make the most out of it, guys, because who has time to sit here and be negative? Negativity has never led to money. I promise you. Being negative has never, ever led to money. Being positive leads to money. Not always, but it's got a 50% chance to lead to money, where negativity has got basically a 0% chance of leading to money. I can't think of somebody being ultra negative and instantly just going, oh, look, there's some money. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'll put out all the videos the rest of this week. I have a good schedule of content for you guys Monday through Friday. Of course, Black Friday is in about 11 days. It is not this Thursday. It's a week from Thursday, Friday. So you have 11, 12 days to get on the ball and get your stuff ready. I'll get a to-do video out, some homework lessons for all of you guys and girls to do this coming week and next week. If you need my help with your eBay store, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I do audits, I do reviews. I can help you get it ready, including your pricing, your items, everything you need to do to be ready for Black Friday. We can run some test runs this week if you hit me up tonight or tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'll get you set up and we'll run through your store for a week or two and make sure you take the opportunity to get that Christmas shopping money. Also, if you need help getting your listings up as quickly as possible, my listing service, it's linked below, is ecommercelisters.com. You can go check that out. They will help you get your inventory listed. It can't sell if it's laying in a pile on the floor. So if you need that extra bump, give the team a chance. You know, you can start with 10 listings, 25 listings, 50 listings, as many as you want, as few as you want, and you can use them as quickly as you want or as slowly as you want. So go over to the website. It's on sale right now. 10 listings as low as $12 and 50 cents, or excuse me, $15 for 10 listings. And then it goes down from there from $1.50 to $1.25 as you buy more credits. Ecommercelisters.com. It is linked below, along with my email, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to go back and watch football. I appreciate you all being here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Be productive, guys. Make money. Be safe. And until next time, I'll see you later.